Hey folks, welcome back. My name is Brian and I'm glad you're here. Today we're working on getting the box filled. There's one more inspection. It's called the box inspection. We've got to get down our flashing, our sill plate, our girders, and our joists. It's going to be a big day. The mason has finished his work, so he left yesterday. He'll be back today to pick up a few pieces of equipment, but for the most part, he is done. So the framer is on his way right now, and of course today is the coldest day we've had thus far this year. It's in the 20s, but that's okay. We're gonna get work done. We put on our extra large pot of coffee, and we're gonna get it done. So today the goal is to get girders. For those of you that don't know, girders are what hold up other beams, and then joists. We have to get the sill plate secured, and then we have to get that inspected, and then hopefully we can put the subfloor in. Once the subfloor's in, walls start going up, so stuff's gonna start happening really quickly. But I'm gonna go ahead and get a fire going so that the framers don't freeze. Alright, so here's where we've gotten to today. The entire box, if you will, is complete. Now, we need to put a little insulation in here, which I'm headed to the store to get. We also need some pipes for the roof, and I want to make sure we have that. I'd like to once again thank Alan from Premier Custom Masonry, who did all of our block work and brickwork. It's absolutely great, pleasure to work with, reasonable, came in on budget, just did a great job. So this, we are ready to put subfloor down, but unfortunately we need an inspection. And apparently our county's inspections are broken up into time zones, and the time zone for my area of the county is between 11 a.m. and 12 p.m. no matter what. So if the inspector could have come by today, let's say right now before 4 p.m., well, we could have been putting subfloor on. But instead we have to wait for tomorrow, and we can't start right away in the morning because we have to wait for the inspection, which will be sometime between 11 and 12. So that just means some dead air time. However, instead of wrapping this up today, like I normally would, and thank you for joining in, please like and subscribe, we're going to put a pin in that, and what you're going to see next, actually, is subfloor going on, and then walls being framed. We passed inspection, which means we can start with the subfloor and framing walls. The crews are here, and they're getting the work. We've got to get some insulation, but let's watch this magic happen. So the inspector showed up a little early today, which is good. Means we were able to get started. Our hope today is to be able to get all 3 walls up and plywooded. We'll see how it goes. The trusses should arrive on Monday, and then we can start building the roof section. It's getting quite cavernous in here as these walls start going up. It's really cool. So we found our framer through our mason. We had a bit of a miscommunication with our pricing with the framer. And we thought we had one quote, and when I talked to him after they had done the first day or so, it turns out that we were about 50% off, which kind of took us by surprise. Not the framer's fault, just miscommunication. It happens. Well, he said he was going to work with us a little bit, and the next day he came down about 25%. So we're still over where we thought we were going to be, but not by much, and the work that these guys are doing is worth every penny. They are very professional. The lines are straight, the boards are square. I mean, it's good work. I've done framing before, and these guys know what they're doing. So we really appreciate all their hard work. All right, good morning. It's Saturday. We got a lot done yesterday. Didn't quite get the plywood on the walls, but that's okay. Part of the house has been cut out on both corners, and all this needs to be removed. But we're gonna do that when the trusses come, because as you can see by this delightful wet plastic, it started raining, and it's supposed to rain today and tomorrow. Not supposed to rain Monday, so that's good. Got some plastic down protecting the subfloor. So I wanted to give you the layout before we go any further. So there's a big window there, massive triple window here. That opening right there is going to be double French doors. And then on the ground here, I've put down some orange so you can kind of get an idea of what this is going to look like. This right here is the wood burning stove. This is our current back door that's going to go away. So there'll be a wall here and over, and that little doodad is a doorway. So this is all utility room. This is the half bath here, which you can see in that corner, and that little line there is actually going to be a pocket door. Washer and dryer right there, big window right there, and then you have the front wall of the utility room with that door opening in that way. That's what those little squiggle lines mean. So right here will be the foyer where you come in. In the corner where you see the hose is going to be a little bench. So we're going to have a coat rack and stuff, little bench, sit down, put your shoes on. Out the back door here is going to be an 8-foot by 8-foot deck, landing, whatever you want to call it. And then all this space out there, all that is great room. That's where we're going to have the pig butchering workshops in the future. And that window is coming out so that that will be the entranceway between the new dining room and the great room. So that wall where you see the black, that's staying, and that silver is staying. That window's coming out, and that door is going away. So since we have the walls up, this feels like a good point to go ahead and break this video until next time. Now, while this has been going on, we have moved 700 bales of hay. We've moved 5 round bales of hay. We've fed the cows. We've castrated pigs. We've fixed a fence. We've done all sorts of things still that we just haven't had time to run around and film because this is kind of the elephant in the room, as it were. So we're going to wrap it up here. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. You're going to see the rest of the build as it happens. The next video should be trusses on a crane. We'll see you next time here at Planet Farms. Keep growing as you grow. Bye.